What is a lease option? How does it work? And how can it make you money? Hang around, I'm going to show you. Well, a lease option is simply a contract. It's a contract that enables you to get hold of property without having to buy it right now. In fact, you don't have to buy it at all, and that's the beauty of it. Let me explain how the contract itself works. Now, it's a legal contract which enables you to lease a property for a set period of time. That time can be up to 20 years legally, anything up to 20 years. And we call that the option period, which is the period you can lease the property for. Now, during that time, you have the option to buy the property at any time you like. Now, if you don't want to buy it, you don't have to, but if you want to, the owner cannot refuse to sell it to you. Now, the great news is that whenever you buy it at the value that it was when you signed the contract. So, for example, you do a contract and the value of the property at that time is, say, £250,000. And you might have eight or 9 years later, that property might be worth £500,000. Now there's £250,000 worth of equity there, which is yours. You can buy the property then down the line for today's value of £250,000, and you benefit from all that accrued equity, plus of course all the rental income that it's made you over the period. It's a virtual gold mine. It's just the same as having bought the property, except you didn't need to bother buying it in the first place. You saved all that money, you saved all that time, you saved all that fuss, you saved the surveyors and the solicitors and all the rest of it. And the good news is that you don't even need to buy it yourself down the line. You can just act as the agent and sell it on to somebody else, which means you get all the equity, but you haven't had the stamp duty and all the fees. Makes sense. Lease options are a perfect way to get into property. They're a perfect tool to use in property. I found out about them 10 years ago from Donald Trump, no less. Not personally, of course, I've never met him, but I read one of his books. And in this book he was explaining how he was doing all these deals in Manhattan. Not with no money, but not his own money, but nothing. He was just doing these deals using these contracts. Now at the time, in 2010, I'd never heard of them. I didn't know anybody else who was doing them, and I just thought, wow, it's like a billion light bulbs going off. I thought, well, if they work over there, they've got to work here. They have to work here, right? So to cut a long story short, and I'll tell you this story some other time, I eventually made them work. And I went out at the beginning of 2011 and I did 48 option deals in 7 months. I've made a lot of money out of lease option deals. This week I've completed my 96th, and that's in a joint venture partnership with one of my students. 96th lease option deal. There's a lot of money in them. You've got to do them. But of course it's all right knowing what a lease option deal is and maybe how they work, but you've got to find the deal, right? And then you've got to negotiate them. Well, it's not hard to find the deals, although you do need a motivated seller. Desperate sellers are even better, and I promise you that come the recession and everybody starts getting repossessed, that recession will make you a cash millionaire, I guarantee it. But right now you can go out and you can get deals galore. They're everywhere. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do them. I'm in my garden at the moment talking to you, but I'm going to go inside now. I'm going to go on my computer, and right there I'm going to find some deals right there for you. There'll be live deals. You can go on to and get them and do them yourself if you want to do them. It's fantastic. So let's go into the house and get on the PC and see what we can find. Hi, well here we are on Rightmove, and we're going to see if we can find some deals on here. Now, any deals we do find will be live, and if you're watching this, you can go right on there and grab them. I won't be getting them. So I'm going to just type some arbitrary names in there. Let's go for Let's try Bedford, where I used to live. I know that area, so let's look in there. Now we'll go down there to Bedford. This area only will go within 1 mile. Price range, we won't bother with that. Number of bedrooms will go for a minimum of 4 bedrooms because we'll be looking at making HMOs. So we need 4 bedrooms and a lounge. You could get a 5-bed HMO there. Property type, houses, how to decide any time. We'll include under offer, sold subject to contract, because that will give us an idea of what's moving in the area. Find properties. Now we'll go here, and where here it's listed by the highest price first, we'll change that and go to the oldest listed. So we're trying to find the ones that have been on here for a while. Right, the first one's a featured property, so I won't bother with that. And we're going to go down and we're going to look at something that might do. Don't worry about the price whatsoever, it's totally irrelevant. What we need is something that's, let's have a look at this one. It's a 4-bed detached at St George's Road. That's quite a good area for HMOs. We can have a little look inside there. Nice big kitchen, plenty of room for people to sit and eat in there. Big lounge, nice bedrooms are good. It's a good size, it's clean. Yeah, do nicely. Good size bathroom. Bathroom's a bit dated, but hey. Okay. Let's see where it is in Bedford. Let's look on the map. Right. Yeah. This is all town centre, so it's smack on the edge of the town centre, which is perfect. So we've got a floor plan there. Have a look at the floor plan. Okay, that's a big kitchen we saw and a living room. That could be another bedroom, and there's access to that from the hall. We've got a master bedroom, another bedroom, another bedroom, another bedroom. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. That's okay with that. We've got and that's got en suite. So we've got plenty of bathrooms. So this is looking like quite a good deal. Quite a good deal. Okay, and it's been on since June 2017, so it's going on 2 years. This has been on Rightmove and not sold. This is well worth checking up, because if you can get a couple of years lease option on this, remember the way a lease option works is that, let's say we can't be greedy because with this time, with the lease option period, because we'll put people off otherwise. They don't want to go for too long a time. So we'd perhaps say maximum 2 years. But in my contract I have a clause that allows me to arbitrarily extend the option period for 1 year at a time. So and that's for reasons. If the recession comes and makes it difficult to buy it, we can say, look, we have to extend it for another year until we can buy it because of the recession. But we can, in theory, go on just adding a year at a time onto the lease option period. So that's not a problem. But that looks like a good deal. Let's go back and see what else we've got down here. Here's one, which is this one. Good opportunity to acquire this rarely available 4 double-bedroom semi-detached property in the Castle Quarters. Very good. Yeah. Now this was reduced just under a year ago. We don't know when it was first listed, but it was reduced a year ago. So this could be another opportunity. We'll just have a look inside of the pictures. It's quite a nice big property. Well maintained, well looked after. It's a good size. Nice bathroom. Yeah, this will make a very nice HMO for young professionals. Looks very nice and clean. It's got a garage as well. Perfect. Yeah, that'll do. Let's look where it is on the map. Now, this is a town centre here, and this area here is this is absolutely beautiful. Or down by the river here, there's gardens and parks. It's a fabulous area. All in this area here, there's lots of pubs and restaurants. And of course, just around here, it's all pubs and restaurants. It's a great place. Great place. That's a good looking deal. It's definitely worth going for. Let's have a look at the So there's the kitchen, the dining room, the lounge. Now we've got access. Looks like we've got access. This lounge could be a bedroom, but there's access through there, so I probably couldn't use that. That would have to be a communal sitting area. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 good sized rooms, but they're double rooms, so they could be a nice place. That's worth looking at, definitely. That's definitely a good deal. Let's go and see what we've got on here. Oh, here's another one. What's this one? It's in Cuthbert Street. Oh, short walk to the Embankment. The Embankment is a fantastic pub in Bedford. Have live music there and everything. Brilliant, good food as well. That's looking quite nice. Let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Very nice. Well, that's unique. Yeah, clean and tidy. What's this again? It's 5 bedrooms. So straight away there's a log burning stove. I might take that out. Well, you see, there's another one. It's right by the embankment. The river there is called the Embankment. Perfect, that's another good one. So there we go in Bedford. There's quite a few decent places right there in Bedford. Let's look somewhere else now. Let's go to, I don't know, Leeds. Let's have a look in Leeds. Same 4 bedrooms. We'll go for houses. You only want houses. Anytime. Fine properties. Highest price. Oldest listed. And let's see what we've got here. Straight away, you're looking at something. I mean, something like this, which is detached and obviously way out of town, is something that's not going to suit an HMO. In Bradford there. Let's limit this. Let's limit this to make it 1 mile. Because we're too far out, we're to Bradford. Now here's a place for offer. 4-bedroom terrace house in Hyde Park in Leeds, and it's been on, look, since December 2017, 18 months or so it's been on, not sold yet. Let's have a look at the pictures. Clean and tidy, nice big kitchen, lovely. Yeah. Alright, clean and spacious by the looks of it. So this is potentially a deal. Let's have a look where it is in relation to the oh, it's near the university. Look, there's the university. So it'll be good. Now I used to have flats up here. This is the centre of Leeds down here, down bottom right. I used to have flats up here and they were never empty. So right by the university you've got students, so that's good. That's a good place to go. Come on. There's another one. Let's go back and check again. Here's a place in Bradford, 4 bedrooms. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Let's try Huddersfield. Have a quick look through Huddersfield. All is listed. See what we've got here. Here's one. So here's a house, 5-bedroom terrace house in Huddersfield. This is the kind of thing we're looking for. Let's have a look at the inside. Yep, big kitchen, clean bathroom. Right, it's very basic, as you can see. There's no furniture in. That's a good sign because it means it's empty at the moment. It's obviously nobody's living in it, nobody's making any money out of it. It's been on there for quite a while, so they'll be anxious for this to go. It will need decorating, it'll need furnishing, but that won't cost very much money. It's been on since 1st of October 2016, so that's 2.5 years this property has been sitting there. They want a deal. This should go quickly. You should almost certainly get a deal with this one. That's Huddersfield. Let's just see if we can find another one on here. You can generally tell. Here's a good one. 4-bedroom terraced. Ah look, it says here, offering good space throughout and partially converted to apartments. A large terraced house ideal for a family or for those to complete the split into 4 apartments, creating an annual yield over 21,000. No one would chain. So this is another possible deal. Doesn't look too bad. So there you go, 4 apartments in Huddersfield. If you can get that on a deal, on an option deal, it's pretty good. Okay, let's look at one more. We'll get one more. Let's go to Hull. And I'm only saying Hull because one of my students just got 3 deals there this last week. So let's have a look in Hull. Highest price, oldest listed. And we'll look down to see things that look what we're looking for. Oh, nothing there. Let's expand the size. We've got 0 miles. Let's go out 1 mile, see what we've got there. Oldest listed. Oh, there's a nice house. 4-bedroom end of terrace house. This property has been previously let as an HMO and was granted a licence by Hull City Council in 2012. Now it's expired. No forward chain. Empty. Nobody's making any money out of it. It's been on here for almost over 2 years. It's been here over 2 years for sale. Here's the deal. You'll get this one certainly. Let's have a look inside. Don't worry about what the outside looks like, it's what the inside. There's very nice carpeting and yeah, it's a bit glossy. But it doesn't matter, does it? Look. You decorate it anyway to a certain standards. I'll show you what you need to do with that. But there's a deal. That's definitely a deal. Let's look what else we've got. Here's another one below it. 7-bedroom terrace house in Park Grove. The house provides an excellent opportunity to the investment buyer. The property requires some attention and repair and is therefore priced to allow further enhancement. Now this was reduced in November 2017, so it was on a long time before that. It's empty, so nobody's making any money out of it. It needs to go. This needs to go, and there's another deal. Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. So there's quite a few deals here, just sitting here. Oh, quite a lot in Hull by the looks of it. An 8-bedroom terrace house here. Look, an 8-bedroom terrace house in Hull. It's a 3-bedroom. Looks like there's 2 houses. I don't know. Yeah. 1 De Grey Street is a 5-bedroom student multi-let, and 1A De Grey Street is a 3-bedroom student multi-let. Maybe it's 2 houses converted into 1. But students, it's not far from the uni. Perfect. There's another deal here for you. Look at this one. 5-bedroom terrace, investment 5-bed HMO, licensed, mid-terrace property in May Street, 5 large bedrooms on 3 stories, fully double glazed, etc., etc. Let's have a quick look at that one. Alright, looking up the chimney breast. There we go, and a glitter on the walls, but you know, this, it just needs a quick tidy up. It's not going to cost much to do that. The kitchen's big enough. But remember, you're not far from the uni here. Students are going to love this kind of thing. That's perfect. An 8-bedroom detached house, another one. 5-bedroom terrace house, oh, that's sold subject to contract. That's under offer. 4-bedroom terrace house. So they hold plenty of deals. Another one here, look. Calling on investors. Well presented mid-terrace licensed HMO, 5 rooms. The property is to HMO standard and offers 5 rooms with currently 4 rooms let on ASTs. So there you go, there's another deal. This one's sold subject to 6-bedroom terrace house is sold. It's good when you see a lot of stuff being sold or sold subject to contract because it means the market's moving in Hull and people are buying. There's a great HMO community in Hull, so you've got no problems there. Sold subject to contract. Another 5-bedroom, you know, come on, look at this. Sold subject to contract, 5-bedroom. Sold. 10-bedroom detached house. Sold. It's a 4-bedroom one. Wow. Get yourselves up to Hull. Look. Sold. 4-bedroom. There are deals galore in Hull, and you've got a high student population there because of the uni. Get yourself to Hull, get the deal. Right now, I hope you've seen that. As we look through here, there are a lot of deals, a lot of properties just sitting there, and it really doesn't matter what town or city you put in. You're almost certainly going to find some deals. One, certainly. So, you know, they're easy to find, they're out there. All you've got to do, of course, when you find them, is negotiate them. There's an art to that, of course, to get your terms. And I can help you with that, of course, and with the contracts, I can help you with that. But, you know, 2 of these deals are going to pay your fees for my mentoring. You could do that in just a few weeks. How easy is that? It's so easy, it's not true. Well, I hope that's been inspirational for you. I hope you got some great ideas out of this. Don't think that sourcing is difficult. It's not. It's easy. I've just shown you how easy it is. And of course, remember, this is only Rightmove. There are other areas and other ways of getting deals as well. But you can make a lot of money doing this. I know a guy makes over $1 million, $1.25 million a year selling deals. You can do it, and you're not going to get that in your job, let's face it. Okay, I'm glad you saw that. Thank you very much for looking. There you are. How was that? Wasn't that amazing? All those deals are just sitting there, and what a little goldmine Hull turned out to be. I promise you that's the first time I looked at Hull. I never knew. Who knew? I didn't know. There are lots of deals anywhere. You'd be surprised where they are. There's money sitting around to be made. Listen, you need to get into this. If you're serious about changing your situation, if you want to make money, if you want to make a better life for yourself, then property is a fantastic way to do it. I don't regret getting into it 34 years ago, the best thing I ever did. And you should do it now. It's never too late, but do it now. Now you can figure it out on your own, but you'll end up making all the mistakes that I made. And I drove around for 6 months when I first started trying to get a deal and didn't get one, so I figured it out. Or you can learn from me. Now I can teach you. I don't do day courses. Some think you're going to come along on a day course. They don't work for 98% of the population. I do a 12-month mentorship where I personally hold your hand. And it's one-to-one, it's me and you. I'll hold your hand, I'll take you through, we'll do every deal together, and I'll show you, and I'll make you successful. Now, of course, there's a cost to the mentorship, but it's not extortionate. It is nowhere near what other people are charging, because I don't do this for the money. I don't need to. I do it to make you successful. Now, you do a couple of deals, and you pay for my fee. It's as simple as that. And you do a couple of deals in a week. In fact, within 2 or 3 months, you'll be doing 2 or 3 deals a week, every week, and you'll be making a lot of money. Take Richard, who joined me a year ago, and in 12 months, in fact, in 10 months, because he had 2 months off, he did 30 deals worth an amazing £154,000 in commission fees. How about that? And listen, he wasn't working that hard, really. You can make a lot more than that. Within 12 months, you could be on £250,000 a year business here. It's easy, and come that recession, it's going to be 10 times easier. Look, go on the website, have a look there, go and copy this into your browser, or go down below and click the link below, go into my website, have a look, have a read around. Oh, by the way, I wrote a book about lease options. It's on the website. You can have it for free. Go there, you can have my book for free, and you're welcome. Read through it. You can see what I did, how I started, and you go there. But listen, if you're interested, you want to do this, get in touch with me. But don't hang around, because the mentoring I do is personal mentoring. It's not, you're not with an assistant 1 day a month and 2 phone calls a month and all that nonsense. It's me and it's you, and you've got me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, if that's what you want. I will get you there. But because it's so personal, it's intensive, I can only do 10 students at a time. And I don't have very many opportunities. So jump right in there. Get it. I don't care where you get the money from. Call me, ask how much it is. Borrow it, beg for it, it doesn't matter. You'll pay them back in a couple of weeks. Do it now. Now, before you go, I want you to do a couple of things for me. Please click the like button, like it, and please subscribe to the channel. That way you'll get all the latest updates and news, and you'll keep at the forefront of property investment. It's been great chatting to you. I hope you find that interesting. I hope you find something inspiring about how to find those deals, because now you can go out and do them yourself. Now you know there's no mystery in it. Now you know what other people are doing when they don't tell you how easy it is. They want you to go on a day course and just do it and have fun and make money. I look forward to meeting you.